Hi, happy Saturday. Hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to come in and ask you a question today. And the question is, do you ever feel guilty for wanting more in your business, in your life? This was one of the things that my ex-boyfriend was always complaining about when it came to our relationships. Because I am a visionary, I have many desires. If I want something, I just go after it. And so I was like, hey baby, why don't we move to a new house? Like I like this neighborhood, but I would much prefer to live in St. John's Wood, in Regent's Park. Or at the time, I had a very successful skincare business, but I didn't enjoy it anymore. And so I was like, you know what? I am going to change and become a coach. And it was like, here we go again. Why do you always have to want more? Why can't you be happy with what you have? Do you ever feel like that, especially right now? Especially right now with the economy the way that it is, and lots of people are struggling. They have friends that want to start a business. Friends have a lot of debt, and they feel like they can't change, they can't start anything new. They have to be in a job that they hate, and I just feel grateful because at least they have the steady paycheck and the money coming in. So does this resonate? Do you ever feel like this? And I agree. I believe that you need to be grateful. You got to be grateful for everything that is going on in your life. And gratitude is not an excuse to settle. Now, you need to be grateful for what you have so that you can manifest more. Because if you don't enjoy what you have, if you hate what you have, then why would the universe give you more, right? If you're not grateful about what you have, why would the universe give you more? But gratitude is not an excuse to settle. And I so understand the guilt though, because as I said, I had this amazing skincare business that I loved. And it was doing so well. Like I had leads coming in, clients coming in, lots of money coming in. And yet I was in this place where it was just killing me, where I just did not enjoy it at all anymore. And I felt like, and even though I was grateful for the money and the client, the lifestyle that the business allowed me, I knew that there was so much more out there. I knew that for me to continue growing the business was settling. And yet I felt guilty because I was doing so well. I had created the business from a passion that I had. I was making money from something that I used to love. And even though I have fallen out of love with the business, I still enjoy the money that it brought and I still enjoy the lifestyle that it was affording me to have. And so again, I just felt guilty because why can't I be grateful with that? That was 4 years ago, at the time when COVID hit, and COVID was so good for my skincare business. And so everyone thought that I should just stick to that. And then, and yet I knew, because I had been feeling it even before COVID, that coaching was the next step for me, right? But I had to deal with this, again, with these beliefs, these self-sabotaging beliefs that are instilled into us from a very early age, or just being grateful with what you have. You should just be grateful to have a job. What do you want more? You should be grateful to have a house. What do you want a bigger house? You should be grateful to have a partner. Some people don't have partners. You have a partner. So why do you want more? At what point do you actually stop craving more? And the truth is that you never stop craving more. because life, the fullest expression of life, is about evolution, it's about growth, it's about mastering one challenge and going for the next challenge. And so this is not about collecting, like having 100 bikini bags or having a huge collection of cars, but this is about when you reach a goal, when you reach a desire, when you reach a certain level of lifestyle, yeah, you get to enjoy it. You do get to stop and enjoy and just be grateful for what you have. But it's so normal that at some point you will want more. You will want another challenge. Because that's what life is. Life is constant growth. Life is constant evolution. There's never going to be a point when I reached this stage and now I am done. There is no done. As long as you are alive, you're gonna have new desires. You're gonna be given new challenges if you dare to follow those desires. And so it's not about not feeling grateful or using gratitude as an excuse to settle, because that's how it feels, right? It feels that because when you are told that you need to be grateful for what you have and not want more, that when you want more, it feels like you are ungrateful. But instead, it's about creating a both and. It's about being grateful for what you have right now and everything that you've accomplished and the life that you're living. And even though your job may be boring you or you are completely out of love with it, still being grateful for what experience has given you, for the money that it has brought in, for the clients that it gave you, for the experiences and the skills that you mastered through it. So you can be grateful for all that and still want more. Because that frustration, when you feel like I should be grateful, but I still want more, and that frustration, that is just life. That is just life telling you that there is more out there for you. That is just your vision evolving. That is just your next level calling you. And so that frustration, when you feel that guilt, know that the frustration is just because there is a next level for you. And so it's about how can I feel grateful and still want more. Gratitude and desire go hand in hand. In fact, the more you are grateful for things, the more opportunity life will throw at you. And so we've been taught to think that there is a certain amount of money, a certain amount of resources, a certain amount of success in the world. There's a finite amount of money, finite amount of success. And if you dare, after you achieve something, if you dare to go for more, then you are taking that away from someone else. But you're not. Because again, money is infinite, success is infinite. We live in an abundant universe. And if you truly believed that, if you truly believe that everyone is abundant, that the universe is abundant, then you're going for what you want. You're going for a better job. You're going for a different business. You're going for more money or whatever it is that your next level is calling you to. Then you are just going after what you desire without taking it away from anyone else. And also, yes, the thing, because I know you, if you are in this community, if you follow me, it's not just about the money, right? It's about the impact that you can make with that money. And so when you have more, you can give more, because guess what? When I was excited about my skincare business, I was giving. I was creating content that people loved. I was helping women with their skincare routines. I was doing all this, like I was serving my audience. I was in love with serving my audience. And so they felt the love. They felt, oh my God, this girl, she really is amazing. She's really, the content she puts out is so helpful. And so I'm going to want to work with her. Because again, and the more that I was doing this, the more that I was focusing on making an impact for my clients, the more money I was making. And the more money that I was making, then I was able to, again, invest in a virtual assistant, invest in resources to grow the business, but also I was showing up differently with my partner, with my friends, because I was excited, I was fulfilled, I didn't have financial worries. And so I was a different person, right? But then when I started disliking my job, when I realized that I had outgrown it and I was called to something else, and I was feeling that guilt, I was like, I know the skincare isn't it, but I feel guilty doing something else because, I have no reason to quit. The business is not failing. You know what I mean? I don't have any logical reason. In fact, the business was doing better than ever. And so logic says that it was stupid to actually pivot and do something else, right? Especially because when I went into coaching, that was starting a new business from scratch. And it was the toughest business that I have ever had to build. And so just the pivot, I had to take a massive financial cut just from that pivot. And yet I did it because I knew that once I mastered the coaching business, I would get back to where I was and transform that 10 times. And so what the message that I want to leave you with is that even though it doesn't make sense, if you have a desire, just follow it. Because when I was feeling like frustrated because I felt like I should have been happy, I should have been fulfilled, I should have been grateful. Yet I was not feeling those things. I was feeling like I'm done and I want to do more, and I wasn't giving myself permission to follow it. And you know what happened when I was in that space of I don't like my job, I don't like the business that I built? I stopped providing value. It reflected in my content. It reflected in my customer service. It reflected in the way that I was showing up with my partner and with my friends. I was frustrated. I was angry. I was annoyed. So when you give more, when you have more, when you allow yourself to receive and have more, then that is exactly what you are helping others. This is not just about you, because again, yeah, you could, I don't recommend it, but potentially you could make a bunch of money and just, buy shoes and go on holiday and just use it on yourself. But again, if you are here, that's not why you want money. You want money because yes, you want a better lifestyle for your family and your children, and you want to just stop tolerating mediocrity, and you want to just stop tolerating like living in a crappy house or in a crappy neighborhood. But also you can make a much bigger difference for your clients because you can bring in help. You can hire help, you can hire a team. You don't have to be there 24/7. So as you make more, you have a better team to help you, which gives you the flexibility to have more time off, and you start getting the work-life balance, because at the beginning of a business, there is no work-life balance. If you want to, all those people that tell you that you can start a business with ease and flow, it doesn't work. I don't know anyone that has built a business without hustling at the beginning. But that doesn't mean that you have to hustle 24/7. It just means that again, you get like you don't like hustling doesn't mean doing all the things, but it just so to build a business, you don't have to do all the things. You can build a business by having just one successful strategy, but you need to work that strategy. But anyway, that's a topic for a different live. What I'm saying in this live is that if you feel this urge to want more, it doesn't matter if the people around you shame you for it, like my partner was shaming me for it, and now it's history. And I'm not sorry for that, because I reached a point where if you don't support me in reaching my goals, then I don't want you in my life. And yet it was hard to let that go. But again, if you have a vision, if you have a desire, don't let anyone shame you into settling. Don't use don't use gratitude as an excuse to settle. Because when you go for what you want, when you allow yourself to be grateful for what you have and still want more money, more clients, more freedom, more ease, that's when you start making a bigger impact. Because the more you have, the more you can give. So allow yourself to receive. Giving and receiving are like a circle. Giving without receiving is to burn out. And receiving without giving, well, doesn't really work. Because at some point, there's just coming people at some point that are going to come after you. So giving and receiving is a circle. And you need to follow your passion. You need to follow your desire and go after what you want, so you can receive more to give more. So I hope that you found this helpful. And so if this resonates, just leave me a comment below and tell me what you think, and tell me, I want to know what it is that you're not giving yourself permission to go after because you think that your life is good enough as it is. And good enough is okay, but okay is mediocrity. You are not here to be mediocre. You are not here to play small. You're not here to settle. You are here because you have a big purpose, you have a big mission, and that big vision, that big mission that you want to create in the world, the big movement. You don't create it by being good enough. You don't create it by settling for good enough. You create it by always following your desire and going for more. Be grateful for everything you achieved, the good and the bad that happened to you, and then allow yourself to want more and really make the impact that you were born to make. You are not here to play small. You are not here to be mediocre. And you hear me say this a million times. You're here to play big, and to play big, you need to receive more so you can give more. So if this resonates, simply leave a comment below and tell me what you think of this live. Thank you, and bye for now.